Did the coronavirus SARS-CoV-2 result from high-risk research gone wrong? Regardless of the answer, the risk of future pandemics originating from research with dangerous pathogens is real. The focal point of this lab leak discussion is the Wuhan Institute of Virology, nestled in the hilly outskirts of Wuhan. It is just one of the 59 maximum containment labs in operation, under construction, or planned around the world. Spread over 23 countries, the largest concentration of BSL-4 labs is in Europe, with 25 labs. North America and Asia have roughly equal numbers, with 14 and 13 respectively. Australia has 4 and Africa 3. Like the Wuhan Institute of Virology, 3/4 of the world's BSL-4 labs are in urban centers. With 3,000 square meters of lab space, the Wuhan Institute of Virology is the largest BSL-4 lab in the world, though it will soon be overtaken by the National Bio and Agro-Defense facility at Kansas State University in the US. Around 60% of BSL-4 labs are government-run public health institutions, leaving 20% run by universities and 20% by bio-defense agencies. These labs are either used to diagnose infections with highly lethal and transmissible pathogens, or they are used to research these pathogens to improve our scientific understanding of how they work and to develop new drugs, vaccines, and diagnostic tests. The Global Health Security Index, which measures whether countries have legislation, regulations, oversight agencies, policies, and training on biosafety and biosecurity, is instructive. Led by the US-based Nuclear Threat Initiative, the index shows that only about 1/4 of countries with BSL-4 labs received high scores for biosafety and biosecurity. This suggests plenty of room for improvement for countries to develop comprehensive systems of biorisk management. Membership of the International Experts Group of Biosafety and Biosecurity Regulators, where national regulatory authorities share best practices in this field, is another indicator of national biosafety and biosecurity practices. The vast majority of countries with maximum containment labs do not regulate dual-use research, which refers to experiments that are conducted for peaceful purposes but can be adapted to cause harm, or gain-of-function research, which is focused on increasing the ability of a pathogen to cause disease. 3 of the 23 countries with BSL-4 labs, Australia, Canada, and the US, have national policies for oversight of dual-use research. At least 3 other countries, Germany, Switzerland, and the UK, have some form of dual-use oversight, where, for instance, funding bodies require their grant recipients to review their research for dual-use implications. That still leaves a large proportion of scientific research on coronaviruses carried out in countries with no oversight of dual-use research or gain-of-function experiments. This is particularly concerning as gain-of-function research with coronaviruses is likely to increase as scientists seek to better understand these viruses and to identify Which viruses pose a higher risk of jumping from animals to humans or becoming transmissible between humans? More countries are expected to seek BSL-4 labs too, in the wake of the pandemic, as part of a renewed emphasis on pandemic preparedness and response. While the COVID-19 pandemic has served as a stark reminder of the risks posed by infectious diseases and the importance of a robust biomedical research enterprise for saving lives, we also need to keep in mind that such research can carry risks of its own. Good science and smart policy, however, can keep those risks in check and allow humanity to reap the benefits of this research.